Hello, everyone. There is this very interesting tweet that I saw, and the responses to that tweet. And I decided I was going to just look at that tweet and have a conversation around it, and also look at, the comments that had come from it. Initially, when I saw the tweet, I had a particular reaction to say, okay, this is why. And then I saw different other reaction. And this life is all about learning every day. For me, that's the beauty. That's the thing I love about life. About life, every day is an opportunity to learn, and it's always, you see different perspective. That's why I tell people, look, it's welcome disagreement. It's very beautiful because you get to see things from other people's perspective rather than just your own perspective. Whether it's criticism, whatever it is, it just gives you the opportunity for you to be able to see other people's perspective on issue. And sometimes it reaffirms your own. Sometimes it makes you to reevaluate your own perspective. And other times, you just have, okay, there can be different perspective on an issue, and you take that on, and you move on. So someone called Teddy Bear on X, formerly known as Twitter, Olagoke, at Olagoke, that's his X handle. He did a post and he said, there is this love poor people have for APC that I don't get. I don't understand it, but poor people like them like mad. So my first instinct was that, well, APC people they will share money. People look at who is going to give them the 5 naira, the 10 naira, the 20 naira, the 1,000, 2,000, 10,000. They love them. They are not interested in who is telling them, oh, you can grow, do this and get some growth you in the future. People don't want in the future, it's in the immediate. And I think one of the things that I've seen, I think the budget, I saw whether it was a headline I saw, I haven't read it, so please don't take my words for it. I just saw the headline and moved, talking about the fact that the money that has been put together for conditional transfer is more than the budget for easy security and something. I mean, literally, why are you giving people handouts? But see, that's what people want. That's what the poor people want. That's what people want to see. They want to get that small money. They're not thinking about. They don't even want to know tomorrow. They just want to have it now, and that they don't understand delayed gratification. They're not interested in delayed gratification. So that was my, first thought. Then I saw another person who had said something like, how did he put it to? That okay, the way that particular person put it was the fact that APC, for them, APC, they have seen APC make people at their level to be big people, to be oga. So for them, that's what they can relate with. Oh, this person is now oga and all of that. But there's another perspective that Ilemona on X is called Ilemona, Barrister Ilemona is I am Ilemona, and he said, because the poor people don't believe APC can make them rich, they believe APC will make rich people poor. Do you get that? It's so profound, the way the angle from which he looked at it for, and there was so much sense again. He said, because the poor people don't believe APC can make them rich. So it's not as if they think APC is going to give them something, they're going to reach it. But they believe APC will make rich people poor, which is what we are seeing already happening. They like APC because it is showing the people who thought they were better than us poor people, Wow. And it's so profound. And the way he put this, you're looking at it, you're like, okay. And then someone said, in other words, misery love company, right? Say yes. And then we have someone say, that's it. They get a hard on from realizing that the rich can also suffer like them. I mean, people just resonated with this. Honestly, when I read it, it caught my attention. And that's the reason why I'm even doing this video. Initially, when I read it, I done my thoughts about it. I even wanted to write on it. I saw another one. But when I saw the way he put it, it was so about like, oh my goodness, and it made so much sense. Because you don't even understand how insanely wicked human beings can be, especially sometimes Nigerians. People just want, they're waiting for you to fail. They just want to say, okay, let him go. Oh, she was feeling cool. There's this joy that people get from the fact that people had fallen, or people's whatever, some tragedy, especially when it comes to financial, has come to people. You know, also when people always say a friend in need, a friend in need, a friend in need is a friend indeed. I always like, look, I've gotten to a place in life where I realize that a friend in need is not always a friend indeed, because there are certain people, they want to keep you down. They don't want you to, they always want to help you. They never want you to grow. The moment you grow, you no longer need their help. You are achieving, you are also getting to where they are. There is an anger and envy and all sorts of things that comes out that you never see before. So sometimes a friend in need is not actually a friend indeed all the time, because what that person wants is to always have the upper hand over you. They're ready to help you, not quite all right. They're always ready to give you something, but they just had to want you that. And then you see people also who are waiting for you to come and meet them, and then for them, wow, is this love they have for APC? APC is helping them to deal with those people who think they are better than them. So that's it. It's just such an incredible kind of thought process. And if you really look at it, you're like, okay, you've seen some of those things. You've seen people who sort of like laugh, it's children. Their children were in so and so school. No, their children are here. Oh, their children were in abroad. Now they are here. You know, sometimes it's just the snide remarks, sort of all of those things. You know, it's just so sad. Then okay, of course, you had someone, Olatunji Idris, coming out to say, because this Lemona is an APC member, and then he said, your party has failed to do what is necessary, but of course blame the people. But how is he blaming the people? He didn't blame the people. He just made an analogy. And this is the thing. There are people who, especially when it comes to social media, for them, they don't even care about what you're saying. It's who you are. Even if you say good morning, if you write on your this thing and say good morning, they'll find a way to come and insult you. In short, if you okay, somebody say, wow, never thought of this, never thought of it this way. If you just write good morning, because let me just finish it. I was just gonna write a tweet and just say good morning. I'm sure by the time you go, you see someone that will insult you based on the fact that who you are. And then for me, social media insults really don't mean anything to me. So this one say, wow, never thought of it like this, but they would also be getting even poorer. So is it even worth it? Do they care? As long as you come and join us, they're already used to poverty, so it becomes poorer, no wahala, they don't feel. But you that you thought you were rich, you that you had a car, now you can no longer drive a car. Now you're also trekking the way they are trekking. Now you're also struggling with bus the way they are struggling with bus. So for them, it makes their world, even if they, so whenever they see their own suffering, they say, after all, see that one too. So everybody is suffering. Since everybody is suffering, really, what is the thing? This one say, Adetu Mininu said, like you can barely feed once a day. Why are you giddy that the big man in your area sold almost all his cars? You see, that's the thing. So for him, he gets that happiness. Oh, the big man is also, suffering. I'm sorry for laughing. This is not even a laughing matter. Joseph said, sometimes you need to allow a poor person to perish if they need to. For him, that's his own. Allow this thing, he said. And for him, that's what he has said. It's just unbelievable. I see your angle. Someone is saying, for a lot of people, this explains it. I never really thought about this way. Wow, guy, no be like. This is funny and somehow true. Wow, you're right. Because this makes so much sense. Perfect answer. I'm more convinced with this. I'm just trying to read that apt fact, then which in itself is a sign of satanic envy and all mental disorder. Then this person said the same ideology that the IPOB miscreants in Southeast have, the rich will become poor and they will share the riches amongst themselves. Another one, this is Chinyaka that made that statement. Another person said, this is a statement of fact. So Baba, okay, I don't even understand whether this is real. You see there, that's why I hate poor people, because they can't see past their own pain. Says, okay, I think he was quoting Dave Chappelle. A case of Stockholm syndrome. Someone said they love the pains being inflicted by the oppressors. I will attack anyone that wants to set them free. Someone said misery loves company. I always hear people saying stupid shit like, for Tinubu are coming and you fit afford fuel. Oh wow, yeah. You know, those kind of things that you think it's really nothing. Then you just sit down like, okay, this statement, even though they seem innocent, but they're not really innocent, because there's so much, that is packed in it. It's just incredible for me, just seeing that his tweet. It just, my mind is sort of like blown, and this is something I've never thought of this angle. And for me, this is the beauty about knowledge, being open to learning. Every day is an opportunity for us to learn. There's so many things that we don't know, and for me, I'm always enriching myself with things like this. This is something that I've looked at. Okay, it's another angle that is out there. What about you? Why do you think that the poor people love APC? Do you have a theory? Do you think this statement is apt, is right, or do you have your own theory why all of this is the reason? Thank you so much for watching.